Smells Christmassy. South Shields, baby! South Shields. Right, as you saw me driving in, I'm at South Shields. But first things first, let's check out the beach. So again, my knowledge of South Shields is only through people that I met when I was in the military, so pretty rough streetwise people. So no idea what to expect. I didn't even know South Shields was on the coast, if I'm honest with you. I thought it was more part of Newcastle centre. So let's have a look at what we're dealing with. Oh, look at this, it's like we're in the Mediterranean. Look at that, the beach goes for miles. All the way along to the sea wall and the two lighthouses and the harbour just behind. Massive green spaces. Initial impressions are, this is a really, really nice place. Got these really weird street lights, look, that go beyond the lights, then go into spikes either side. I don't know what that's meant to be. I've never ever seen a stall just for slush puppies, ever. Wow. How cool is this on the seafront? If we'd have had one of these as kids growing up, we would have never left it. Look at this, there's basketball courts, skate ramps, adventure playground for young children. This is how you keep kids getting into mischief, stuff like this. Why do more places? I know they do, but this is the first one I've seen in a seaside town. On the front, anyway. Maybe they're back a little bit. That would make some sense. A little pirate themed crazy golf. Probably about the 20th I've seen of these on my travels. Pirate themed crazy golfs, anyway. I'm not even sure that qualifies as crazy. Do you just walk around? Nowhere's open. Amusements, of course the amusements are open. And take a wander, maybe a few of you will jog some childhood memories. You can imagine this will be, oh my god, this is the first place I've seen on the coast with, what are they, water slides? Just at the back there. Massive old school carousel, wave swinger. This is a proper Funfair. Ghost train right down there. I just want to see these water things. Of course there's a dinosaur. Of course there is. Oh, it's dinosaur crazy golf. And the dinosaurs all move. Look at the T-Rex. Sorry, far too excited. Children are spoiled these days, aren't they? Little Triceratops baby having a little moan. So this is the Wild River log flume. It's not on at the minute, obviously. Can you see him? If I hold the camera up, you'll be able to have a better look. Anything interesting? Looks a pretty basic one. Man, what is that? I've not seen one of them since I was a child. What is this? Oh, drying machine. Remember these toboggan runs? It's like a proper fair and they've just kept it here forever. I remember going on that as a child and loving it. What's that for? I bet it's for them bloody gonorrhea inflatable balls, isn't it? Yeah, look, they're all in there, look, waiting to be inflated. What is that thing? Space. 3.5 fun card credits per person. Most fairs that I've passed through along the east coast, none of them have taken money. Oh, little dodgem things. So yeah, they're just getting the place ready for summer, aren't they? £1/4 a burger, £4.50. It's strange, isn't it, how some places that I've passed through, even on weekdays, have been open and operational, and then you come here and it's all just getting ready for summer. It's a bit too soon. What was that? Zombie research facility. Do you know, once as a kid, you know those walk-through horror houses? I went on one at the fair alone. My dad wouldn't come on with me because he had the dog, and I went on it alone, and I got halfway through and it wasn't too, I was only about bloody 6, it wasn't too bad, like lights and flashing sounds and noises, and I got halfway through and something grabbed my bloody leg, my ankle, and I just started crying and ran like my life depended on it. So that's the end of the fair. Which way shall I go? I'll go this way and then I can loop back around. Oh, there's more. This is just the back end of it. What is that over there? I can't see. It looks like chalets with a bit of a grass square in the middle. And then I assume these are apartments. Man, what is that structure in the distance? That is impressive. I'll have a Google of that when I get back to my car. So that's the entrance to the harbour there. You can see the lighthouse, the tall lighthouse in the distance. I wonder if the tall one's always on the right as you look at it. Not sure. But then there's another beach within the harbour. Wow. So this is a listed building from the late 1800s, built for the South Shields Volunteer Life Brigade Search and Rescue. Look at that. South Shields is beautiful. Look at the greenery and the old buildings on the top there. Right, let's have a wander this way.
See you later.
These guys on patrol. Just talking to the lady. They were tracking. I thought they were tracking me, but it was just slightly off. I turned around to the lady and said, "Are they your dogs?" Because they're just fixated and they are telling her that they want to go into the ocean. Right, so we're coming out at the other side. Someone's flying a kite off of the roof of that building. You see that? Maybe not. Anyway, that's the length of the South Shields front done. We'll have a wander back, as I do, just off the front. Let's see what there is to see. Have you ever seen a more unappealing building than a building named Sambuka? Though Sambuka do a 3-course lunch for £10. This baffles me, right? They're sat there having a coffee or a tea or something to eat next to the road. 15 metres that way, beautiful beaches. Right over there, let's go and check it out. South Marine Park. Because we've seen pretty much all of this, just in different way. You watch. This will be like the rough spot and I'll get mugged or something. Oh, nice. My God, look at all the seagulls. There's thousands of them. Little steam miniature train there. God, you won't want to eat food here, you'd get mobbed. This is pretty cool. Well kept. Oh look, and in the background there you've got a big climbing frame and stuff, and kids park, and look, green space everyone's playing on. Mate, South Shields would 100% come here. You've got everything. You've got a decent funfair, loads of green space, railway, park, swan boats, awesome beaches, loads of room to walk, loads of places to eat. 100% come here. There's Arbeia Roman fort. I love a Roman fort. Guys, I'm serious. In terms of ticking boxes for a holiday destination. Oh, we've spotted one. We've spotted one. Tick for the traffic wardens as well. The parking's cheap as well. 2 hours I put in that machine. I paid on pay as you park, whatever it costs. £2. £2.10. Other places it's been £5. Yeah, you got the sports courts. I'm sold on this place. Ignore the digger. Imagine this in the summer when all those rides are operational and it's just full of laughing, happy children, teenagers, adults. Yeah, I think this is a good place. Let's have a look at the parking. If you want to park here all day, £6. You can't go wrong, can you? Today, sunshine, be gone with you. They're just standing there living. Come on, you knew it was going to happen. You knew. Arbeia Roman fort. It's 1 second. It's locked. It's apparently free entry. So, and it closes at 5. Let's have a look around, shall we? There's actually a World Heritage Site. Who knew? So this is Arbeia Roman fort. Which is insane, isn't it? It's free to enter and a World Heritage Site in the middle of a housing estate. This is the actual wall, the perimeter wall. Sorry, I love Roman stuff, so I'll try and keep this brief. I'll be here a while though. So I'm there. There's a herb. Ah, look, a Roman herb garden there. That's where I came in. What have we got? Reconstructed barracks. Oh, look! Wow! Wow! Reconstructed barracks. I wonder what it'd be like. So I do have videos up of when I walked Hadrian's Wall. There's one more to go actually, as of me right now, the final one. And the Vindolanda fort, there's a video on Vindolanda that I put up, it was amazing. So this is a reconstructed gate completed in 1988. Shows what it would have looked like. See, when I toured Vindolanda, it was very much like this. I mean, to be fair, there was actually a couple of watchtower replicas. But to think that this stood here 2,000 years ago. Oh, keep going. Up the stairs for guard duty. This is sick. There was a school just opposite. All the kids were finishing school. Why in the parent? I suppose if you live here, you've probably been here, haven't you? Wow, that's an old Roman window. 2 old Roman windows. The heads of the windows. We can go up further. Now this is sick. So that's where... No, this is the west gate here, which is what I'm standing in. Always love this stuff. Like 2,000 years ago, that was people's lives. Can't see a model of a typical Iron Age roundhouse. It's really hard to read. What's this? A Bronze Age cup marked stone. Just imagine. Oh. Bet tens of thousands of people's other hands have touched that since it was in use originally. The Romans built their fort here so they could keep an eye on the ships on the sea and the river. Yeah, by the way, there's a river that the harbour led into. Lift me. Have a sniff. Pot puree. Incense. Used in religious ceremonies. Don't make me have a little sniff. Have a sniff. Oh. Sweat. What is this game? Oh. Smells Christmassy. That smells like a spice or a herb. Wood smoke. Yeah, my nose works. Oh yeah, look. The River Tyne's actually there, and you can see a boat, top of the boat coming past the houses. Look, so if those houses weren't there, this fort would have absolutely oversaw the river. That's pretty cool. Right, let's work my way towards those Roman barracks. We'll have a look at those. Imagine living here. I hope they appreciate what's on their doorstep. Literally on their doorstep. So this is actually the remains of a granary, and the reason it's laid out like this with all the pockets is the flooring would have gone over the top and allowed air to circulate underneath and keep the grain and everything stored in here well aerated and dry. I was already sold on South Shields as a tourist destination. This place is a 5-minute drive from where I was on the seafront. Free parking all outside as well. So this little room with the stairs going down, this was where they stored all of the the valuables to pay the soldiers with. It says they were, or here were 2 officers. I guess that's like you have clerks in the normal military. Right, so these would have been the barracks where the soldiers, obviously these are replicas. Wow, it's actually set up, look. Okay, so this is the quarters for the Centurion. Centurions in the Roman military they join the military as a private, and then with experience and time, and they get promoted to the rank of Centurion. Incredibly rare rank to achieve because of how easily the Roman legionnaires died in battle. And they were the most grisly veteran soldiers you could imagine. And this would have been the Centurions Quarters. So if he were married, he would have brought his family with him. His lucky family. Right, so these are the standard quarters for the soldiers. I'll be honest with you, that's the sort of size you would get in the British military now. And on some operational tours, I remember one place in Northern Ireland, there was a room like this with 4 bunks high, but you know, all we did was sleep in there and then we were out. For some reason, I'd always imagined it to be one long, open dormitory, but it doesn't seem to be that way, does it? It's all individual rooms. Yeah. I mean, it's dark in here. There's a bit of natural light coming in and a bit of natural light coming in there. It's cold. Wouldn't have been an enjoyable place to live, would it? This seagull's been here since I turned up. It keeps flying off and coming back. So this would have been the latrine. And this is actually, looks similar to one in Vindelandum. The soldiers would have perched here, done their business, and then it's got stones going under it, but it looks like there's a gutter going out this side. We'll be able to see if that's the case. Oh, it's got turf in the way, but yeah, it would have drained away. Here's the drainage, look. So you can see the drains are coming down towards and then out from the latrine area. Would have been the southeast corner watchtower. Probably not a lot going on looking southeast. That would have been the snooze tower. Right, let's have a look if we can get in this. They've actually combined the new building, moulded it in with the ruins really, really well. It's quite impressive. So this would have been the commanding officer's house in a Mediterranean style. The commanding officer would have been the top officer, so would have had quite a regal place. The commanding officer would have had his family, slaves. Here's a good idea of what it would look like. I'm not sure. Did they have wardrobes in Roman times? I'm not sure. No, I don't think they had wardrobes, and I mean, maybe they did. Maybe they did. They built the Colosseum. Why wouldn't they have had a wardrobe? This would have been the commanding officer's bedroom. Wow. What's this place? The summer dining room. The triclinium. The triclinium. The most important room in the house for entertaining guests. The design scale and height were intended to impress visitors. Up to 15 people at one time could recline on the couches. When in Rome. Do you know what? After a day that started off with, what did we fail with? The Royal Navy Museum, closed. The Sea Glass Adventure, failed. The rum and raisin ice cream, one raisin, no rum. This is an absolute win. So I didn't capture much in the museum. There's two staff there, I don't want to intrude. But that tombstone that I took a brief snippet of, that's one of the most important Roman tombstones in Britain, found in Britain. And it's because it's the only one of its type to have bilingual inscriptions. And the reason this place was discovered was, I don't know what a river pilot is, but river pilots, somebody must have found a gold coin a few hundred years ago, and then river pilots started digging for, I guess you could call it treasure, couldn't you? Then a committee was formed and excavations began. Fascinating place, Arbeia in South Shields. If you like Roman history, come and give it a go.